Hey guys, how are you doing? Today I'm going to compare the Nintendo Switch Joy-Cons and the Nintendo Switch Pro Controller. The Joy-Cons are the standard controller that you get when you buy a Nintendo Switch. You also get some Joy-Con accessories like the Joy-Con strap and the Joy-Con grip. Each controller has a battery life of 20 hours. These are really compact controllers that can easily fit in your hands. If you want to play relaxed, then you would likely use a Joy-Con. If you want to play really hard, you want to buy a Nintendo Switch Pro controller. Let's first talk about the Joy-Cons. The Joy-Cons have these really small joysticks. These buttons on the Joy-Con are extremely small and really close to the base. You also have some shoulder buttons on the side if you want to play multiplayer games. You have these really clicky triggers and shoulders, which I think is great if you want to play a fast moving game like Super Smash Bros. So, this specific controller has an accelerometer, a gyroscope, and an IR motion camera, while this controller lacks the IR motion camera, but it has the accelerometer and the gyroscope. Let's talk about the buttons on the right Joy-Con. The right Joy-Con has the X, A, B, Y buttons. This joystick is also a button when you press on it. The home button, the R and ZR triggers, the plus button, the SR and SL buttons, the sync button. The right Joy-Con has the minus button, this 4 direction buttons. This joystick also presses take a photo button, then the L and ZL buttons, and the sync button. It also has the SL and SR buttons. Some people don't like that the Joy-Cons are really small. Nintendo thought about it and they made the Joy-Con grip. So you basically just slide the Joy-Cons in the grip to have a more traditional like looking controller. But some people also think that this is highly uncomfortable and it's better to use the Joy-Cons individually like this. Some people do not like the Joy-Cons. If you're one of those people, your other option is the Pro Controller. The Pro Controller is a traditional looking controller with one of the best grips I've ever seen. The Pro Controller has bigger joysticks compared to the Joy-Con. It has a traditional D-pad, which the Joy-Cons lack. It also has much bigger triggers than the Joy-Cons. Both the Joy-Cons and the Pro Controller have HD Rumble, but the HD Rumble on the Pro Controller feels more normal compared to the Joy-Cons. Some extra features that the Pro Controller has over the Joy-Cons are that it has a traditional D-pad. It can be used as a wired controller so that you can reduce the lag between your movement on the controller and the movement on the screen. It also has this light ring around the home button which lights up when Nintendo releases a new product or a new game. It feels much more comfortable to hold the Pro Controller than the Joy-Cons, so you can play games longer without feeling uncomfortable. When playing wireless, the Pro Controller lags way less compared to the Joy-Cons. I also noticed that wireless with the Pro Controller has less lag compared to the wired Pro Controller. I'm gonna play for a few more minutes. If you don't feel comfortable watching this, please skip this part. Thanks for watching this video. Please subscribe to my channel. Bye, see you later.